Now, our mission report is very interesting this morning. You ever have an annoying co-worker? And when you're going to school, you have some annoying kids that just get on top of your nerves. Huh? Well, the story this morning is about an annoying girl. Now, this boy by the name of Elbridge, school was on lockdown, so they were doing classes online, right? And he was going to this Adventist school in the Seventh-day Adventist school in Mongolia, right? And they were doing classes online. So he keep asking his mom if he could go to public school, because the public school was still going on. And you see the boys and girls from the public school were having fun and all of that. Now, his father was studying at Andrews University, and his father said, no, because I do not want you to go to public school and pick up any bad habit. So, however, the father said, probably next year I'll think about it. But he keep bothering his mother, every time and say, why can't I go to public school? And the mother said, no, we don't want you to go to public school. So the mother said, by the way, what's the problem? He said, this girl is annoying me. So the mother said, what? So that's your reason? Because of a girl annoying you, you want to change school? But he didn't give up. Every time he get a chance, how kids are. We'll go around, probably give mother a back rub and a shoulder rub, and I want to go to public school. The mother said, yes, why are you so consistent about that? Right? So she called dad and she said, this boy is still bothering me about going to public school. The father said, no, you're not going. Anyway, he keeps studying and everything. Then by the time one term finished, he came back with the same thing. Why can't I go to public school? So the father said, all right, you know what? After the next term, I'm going to allow you to go to public school. Anyway, after the term finished, he got enrolled in public school. When he went to public school, he thought it was so exciting. But guess what? The kids there at public school, that vape thing, were vaping. And then the classes that he attend was things that he had learned at this Seventh-day Adventist school. So he wasn't going no further. He was going backward, because all that they were doing was things that he knew already. And then at lunchtime, at the Adventist school, they would have the cafeteria, and they would have the vegetarian lunch and all of that, and he would enjoy his lunch and everything. But at the public school, they didn't even have a cafeteria. So he had to go on the street to go look food to buy. And then after school, you think the children would study and so on. Oh, he saw the boys one side, drinking alcohol and all of that. And he said, oh my goodness, what have I done? Now he realized that he had made a big mistake, and he wasn't happy there. So, one day his mother said to him, so, how are you doing in public school? Is everything all right? That was like music to his ears, because he wanted to tell his mother that public school wasn't good and he wanted to go back and whatever. But because of his persistence that he wanted to go to public school, he couldn't go to his parents and tell them what was going on. So when mother asked him how things was going, It was such a relief. He could give her the whole story. He said, Mom, going to public school, the children, the boys, they vape every day. They didn't have a cafeteria. I had to go on the street and look lunch. And then after school, the boys were drinking alcohol. I don't like it. I want to go back to the Adventist school. So his mother said, well, you got to go wait until they start registration again to get back in. He said, oh my goodness. Can't I go right now? Mother said, no. You were so persistent to go to public school, so you're going to wait until the Adventist school registering again to get in. Oh, that was like the longest wait in his life. So when you think about why he wanted to go to public school, because of this annoying girl. So his mother said, you know what? You better get over that. All you have to do is ignore her and move on. So, time came for him to register to go back to the Adventist school. And it was the happiest day of his life because he realized that his parents were right? And now he's so happy, So, the same girl was still along, but he decided to just don't pay her no mind. Because sometimes people are annoying you. You know what you do? Don't say nothing to them. You just ignore him. So that's what he decided to do. Ignore this girl and move on. So that's the story. Yeah. So when you have people sometimes that come around and they're really annoying, Yes. But sometimes you just walk them out. So it's now time for lesson study. And this week's lesson was about God's love. And you know how much time we annoy God? You know how much time we annoy him? And with all of that, he still loves us. He loves us unconditional. So that is what about this week's lesson is about.